Hi, and welcome to another Thursdays with the Mayor. We'll be going over some city council events that are coming up on Monday here. We have a city council meeting at 6 p.m. on Monday at the airport terminal. During that meeting, we'll be approving the annual liquor licenses for many of our local businesses here in town. We'll also be approving the utilization of the city property for Junk Street event coming up on September 13th, and that should be a neat event downtown. We'll also have the approval to use city property for the Nebraska Chapter of Antique Airplane Association for the week of August 22nd to the 26th at the Hastings Municipal Airport. Tony will put up a flyer here on that. Feel free to come out and check out the influx of antique airplanes from throughout Nebraska. This happens. Let's see. The one thing I want to point out is the monthly cookout here is from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and that's on Saturday. And that actually happens every month from spring to fall with the Airport Association. So please, not only just this weekend, but every month, once a month, come out and enjoy that. Also, I'm going to point out on Wednesday, it looks like on the 27th, come watch the flyout on Wednesday morning of August 22nd to begin the Blakesburg Bendix, which is a race of antique airplanes from Hastings to Blakesburg, Iowa. And there's actually 4 checkpoints that they go through, and that's kind of a neat event. You can come out and watch them fly out, but please attend that if that's something that interests you. Come out and see some real neat antique airplanes. We'll then move to a public hearing where we'll talk about the request of the Theater District LLC for a conditional use permit for the storage facilities at 905 Theater Drive. And in general business, we'll be discussing the approval of the Hastings Municipal Airport, the apron rehabilitation project bid to Screed Tech LLC, which will be a nice project that airport's needed for a long time. We'll finish up with 2 items. I'll look at A here is resolution number 2025-24, removing the designation of blighted and substandard for redevelopment area number 12, commonly referred to as the former Hastings Regional Center. And the reason why we're doing that is because if we remove that designation, because that property is going to be used for ongoing business for years, we can take that percentage of that property and move it to another part of the city to help develop the other part of the city. So that will be item A, and then B will be the ordinance 4799, amending the section 2-204 of the Hastings City Code regarding rules of procedure, which is something we just need to do for quite some time to clean up some procedural things that we have during council meetings. So that pretty much sums up this city council meeting upcoming on Monday. And with that, we should probably move on and talk about the council's big ticket item, which is the budget. And this needs to be approved ahead of the new fiscal year that begins October 1st. I want to let you know that your council, along with your mayor, that's me, we're engaged in reviewing and subsequently approving the budget items proposed by the staff for the upcoming year. We'll be discussing this in depth at the August 18th council meeting, the August 18th council work session, along with discussion on e-scooters. And we'll be developing an ordinance to govern the safe operation of these devices on our public streets and sidewalks, something that has become a topic in Hastings as well as other municipalities. It's been on my radar for a while now, and I've talked to many people about this. We need to keep our kiddos safe while still letting them utilize and enjoy e-scooters, bikes, and one-wheelers is a priority of mine going forward. We'll collaborate with local police to set up classes and interact with our kids from grade school to high school to operate these safely and teach the rules of the road for safe operation. Something that's come up as these things have gained in popularity, we really need to keep our kids safe. So that's going to be a big ticket item for the work session, along with the budget.